All right, Patrick. You ready to get back to it?
Picking up where I left off, right? This is where the boulder was last time, right?
Yeah. Right here.
Yeah.
In this white
Definitely.
circle.
Right.
Could you turn around real quick?
No, not in the...
No. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. In the game.
Hey.
All right.
Hey.
I mean the camera.
Oh.
Trying to take in
Yeah.
the
Okay.
sights?
This is the summit.
Yeah.
Yep, you did it.
Oh. Yeah, so we found out, welcome back. We haven't streamed since the in-person thing, right? It's the first time we've done something since then, right?
I think so.
Correct? No, wait.
We had to.
Wait, no, we did something else the week after, right?
Something else? Yeah.
Oh, we did a wheel.
We did the wheel. We
Yes.
retired the wheel. Well, temporarily. But yeah, I wanted to return to this game. I had a very lightning, zen-like experience with Game of Sisyphus, and I realized when I got home that it did not have cloud saves, which frankly makes sense. And there was discussion over should Cado boot up the game and give me that file. I'm sure it exists on the computer, and it was pointed. I don't know who pointed it out. I don't know if it was Rob or Cado. Like, truly, if you were trying to encompass the nature of this tale, it would be to just start the fuck over. And I was like, yeah, that's good. That's right.
Exactly.
I think that's true. So here I am. Is my webcam animating properly?
No, you're
you
having
look,
some
you
issues.
Look fucked up.
Yeah, that's not normal.
No, it's not normal. I mean,
Rob's
it looks
is
fine
usually the one with problems, but we fixed his.
It looks fine on mine. It looks fine in vMix.
Yeah, try to hit reconnect real quick in vMix, and then just start playing the game, and we'll.
Plunging into chaos immediately.
Yeah, it's fine. This is not even like things we control. This is like internet bullshit. You seem fine now. I think it's when you make big movements you might get a little chop. Huh? You're good now.
Maybe my computer like can't handle.
Say words.
Did we lose Pat?
Did we lose your audio? Hold
How
on.
could you lose my audio?
I think you just
Okay,
got a
no,
little.
It
I
just
think
cut off for a second.
Yeah, I think you just got a little soft, and maybe my noise gate was a little too harsh on you.
Oh. You want me? Should I move my microphone closer to me?
You're good now. I lowered it a bit. You should be fine. I'll boost you a touch.
How was everyone's 4th of July? I mean that in the chat. I mean, Rob, did they set off a lot of fireworks by you? Do the dogs handle 4th of July?
Traditionally, Mina has not, but the thing is, Tilly doesn't give a shit. Tilly's
wow, so brave.
Tilly is like a very plucky dog, and I think to a degree that helps Mina maintain the more even keel, because Tilly is just like, oh yeah, were those loud bangs? I don't care. Back to sleep.
You got this. You got this. This is nothing.
I
This sort of setback.
I gotta get back in the rhythm. I also need to do this. Oh, I cannot. Oh, yep. Can I do this
There you go. There you
at
go.
the same time?
Yeah, let me pull up.
I was doing camera manipulation at the same time. Yeah, my daughter almost got hit by a firework. On 4th of
What? How
July.
close?
I think
like from a neighbor.
we're in Wisconsin, and there's sort of like a gathering spot. Like the fireworks get set off from the water, you know, like out in a boat, and so we headed down to a friend's place that has a good vantage point for all that, and the area has like really strict fireworks laws, but I don't know, if you do it in the chaos of like the fireworks about to be set off, you can try and get away with it. And it's on a hill, or part of it's on a hill, and the people did not account for the hill. So I wasn't here when this happened. I was taking my youngest in to go to the bathroom, and I come out. My wife is traumatized. She's like, you know, she almost got hit by a firework. So like, did she get hit by a firework? Like, no. Did she realize she almost got hit by a firework? Not really. Everything's cool. Like, yeah, and your brother went and yelled at the guy.
Fine.
I was like, okay. I mean, look,
that was the last key part. Is somebody policing that situation?
Multiple people. They immediately like realized they fucked up. They were like, we're not gonna let anything else off. We're sorry.
Oh my god.
Like, shit happens, but
yeah,
it's one of those things where I was like, I'm glad I didn't see it, because it's like, well, then I don't have to be upset. I mean, I am like upset. I'm like, but I didn't see it, so I'm not traumatized by like a bullet whizzing by my daughter's face, and I just had to hear about it, secondhand.
Yeah, that is. It all worked out well, and nothing was asked of you. That's great.
No.
How long have fireworks always been legal in places where y'all have lived?
I'm from Indiana, so hell yeah, they were.
It depends on what you mean by legal, right? So in Illinois, you cannot purchase lots of different types of fireworks like down the street. Mm-hmm. But everyone drives to Indiana. They just go across the border, like off the freeways. There are constantly just rented. Illinois will sell you a billboard to advertise your illegal fireworks being sold somewhere else.
Nice.
And so you can buy like sparklers, like small fireworks, but if you want like Roman candles and things like that, you gotta go seek it out.
But then, like, is it chill to then like shoot those off? Like, no one's gonna.
Yeah, I mean, I hear them. Like, my unofficial start to summer. There's I assume it's the same person. Because it happens every year, come with the same general direction, in which in like late May they start letting off real fireworks, and that continues through sometime in October.
Wait, without any sort of like specific holiday? Or just like on
no,
like
they just set them off.
Wow.
And like it's bad, but what I've rationalized it is that, summer's here. Right. And I know that summer is not actually late May, but like for me, the spirit of summer begins when I hear that firework. I'm like, oh, that fucker's at it again.
That's very
good.
Is
in the neighborhood, not the lake. This is like somebody.
Not like. I mean, what is with a firework? What does in the neighborhood mean? I can hear it. Like it's close, but it's not. It's not down the street. If you catch it, you can go out and you can see it, but it's not like it's across a field, basically.
Right.
When I was a kid. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, so like where I was in Indiana, you could like basically my town. You weren't supposed to like they were illegal. Fireworks were illegal to set off in my town. But they were sure as shit legal to buy and sell again in my town. So basically, it was like when the police literally roll in front of your driveway, don't set anything off.
Yeah,
right.
And then when they drive away, back to it. You didn't even really have to like pretend you weren't setting shit off. Like, you just needed to not, like, fire it off while they were rolling past, basically.
It was appearance.
All good.
Really.
Yeah. It was like a very brown bag approach to fireworks.
Yeah, that's how it worked when I was growing up, too. Was just right after the fireworks, you knew that the police would roll through in, like, 10, 15 minutes after the fireworks show was over. And once they were gone, unless there was a complaint, like they weren't coming back. And if anything, what you were waiting for was some other person to set off like some real ass fireworks, and then that was your window. Like, well, okay, That's much more destructive than anything we have going on here.
Oh, Patrick.
I don't remember how I did this last time.
All right, I'm gonna send.
I did it that way.
Yeah.
I'm being sick.
Florida has no laws, so my childhood was, we always popped off a bunch of stuff around the holidays, but only on holidays. We didn't get a lot of random stuff. Now in Baltimore, we played a fun game.
A fun game?
It's not really fun.
What's the game? Your hesitation makes it sound pretty fun to me.
It's, just fireworks or gunshots.
Oh yeah.
It's mostly fireworks.
Okay, I thought this was a game. Okay, I guess it is a game you are playing, but
no,
that's not what I was thinking.
No,
okay.
It's just it was frequent enough that you could never tell. Like,
Yeah.
there's no gaps in it. It's just like there's loud noises coming from a direction. Who could say?
Yeah, it's an issue around here. There's some people who they just love to pop off a few rounds. Shootings don't happen here.
Right.
But like
Sure.
people just love to pop off a few rounds now and then. Guns are highly controlled in Massachusetts, but it's America. New Hampshire's just over the border. Sort of the Indiana to Massachusetts, Illinois. So not the hardest thing to acquire a gun, but fortunately, very rarely are the rounds being seemingly aimed at anyone. It's just occasionally, people complain about those kids were popping off rounds in the alley behind my business again. It's like, yeah, they love to do that.
Yeah, one of the last years I can remember where we were allowed, there was one. For years, we would watch the local fireworks show, and then there was one house that was willing to be the host house after the fireworks, and that's where you would set off all the shit you weren't supposed to after the cops rolled by. And occasionally, they would let us light off or hold some of them, like a Roman candle. And then one of my dipshit friends wanted to pretend that the Roman candle was their penis. And they were holding it in the wrong direction, and it fortunately shot between their legs as opposed to into their pants. But then we were not allowed to hold fireworks anymore. Reasonable. Felt reasonable at the time.
How old was everyone at this point again?
Oh, we're in high school. We're teenagers.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like that's old enough to be real careful about which way the Roman candle is pointed in that situation.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
That's
Yeah. It was
real
not
disappointing lapse, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, because they fucked it up for everybody. It's like...
Oh, yeah.
We're
all supposed to be running out with our Roman candle dicks out. And now nobody can do that. One person confuses the end of the Roman candle, and now...
Fuck.
Nice hustle. Good hustle.
Thank you. I did not realize it could. Didn't realize it could shoot it that far. That was terrifying. Really pumped it. Yeah. So I haven't really lit off. I mean, I've watched other people light off. I was offered a joint, but it was a Roman candle. This past 4th of July. You want to light this one? Nah. I'm good. I'll watch you do it. That's fine. I'm gonna sit here with this beer instead. I really don't have a lot of interest in... What if that's the one that blows up this time? Probably not. Sure, it'll be fine. I'm good, though. I'd rather it's you that it happened to than me. I don't wish it upon you. But I don't want to hold it.
So, intellectually, I know, fireworks... really dangerous. Should probably be more controlled than they are, right?
Oh, absolutely. There's lots of good reasons to get rid of them.
And yet, there was such a huge part of my... it's weird. Fucking loved fireworks so much as a kid. I fucking loved them so goddamn much. And it's one of those things where, I recognize it's not good. It's not good to just have these things like around. But also, it's like, by God, the kids love it though.
I want everyone. I was just gonna say, we had some issues. I don't know. Did you hear that, Patrick? The little pops while Rob was telling that story.
I did.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if that was me.
This is the state of the internet right now. This is the state of online journalism, that I opened a website and the amount of ads that tried to load caused this momentary hiccup in Rob's connection.
Incredible.
Well, and like the video fucked up.
Yeah.
Like watching on DMix, like it just got choppy as hell.
Yeah. I can't open websites anymore. What the fuck?
Oh, I guess Cado doesn't want journalists to be paid for their work.
Not like this.
Makes
Not
sense.
like this. They
Well, how
just
else
all
would they
go
be
back to
paid, Cado? What are our other options?
Well, luckily, we found an alternative.
It's true.
Oh.
We are funding all of journalism here at Remap.
This right here, that's journalism. We come to you live from Sisyphus Ramp, where Patrick is attempting to set the world record for boulder rolling.
Rob, I feel similarly to your view on fireworks, which I share, is also with golf. Golf. That's just taking up so much land. It's really not meant for normal people. Should get rid of all of them. Like,
yeah, hang on though. I think there's a different, like, the thing is,
In Defense of Golf by Rob Zachney.
no, it's more. I think the harms are relative. Like it's different, or it's different profile.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm not trying to compare them. I just mean similarly. Like, if you told me like, look, it'd be like, we can just like press this button, like all the golf courses are gonna go away, and we're gonna repurpose that. Like, all right, I really do like golf though, but that's fair. That's fair. But like, I know that's not gonna happen, so I am just gonna keep golfing.
Yeah, and like, look, as I'm like, I sense golf is in my future. Like,
What does that mean? I
Like,
sense
it's just-
golf. Wait, is this like
as a hobby.
Okay.
Like,
I thought
or at the
maybe
very
you
least
convinced
more time
MK
on
to start
driving
looking.
ranges. No, I'm not like Patrick. I'm quitting Remap to join the senior tour.
Okay.
No, it's more like, you know, I see the appeal of it's time outside, it's time in green space. I'm not like, I'm not a golf hater. I'm just curious, like, what are the, there have to be sweetheart incentives that allow all those private clubs to like have all that land and operate. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a lot of space and a lot of resources being consumed for like a private club. And I just gotta believe there are like favorable tax arrangements that enable all that shit. Because the thing is, I don't really have an objection to if there were like tons of public golf courses, I think you'd have tons more people playing golf and enjoying it. Do you see that story? Like, there's like a really, really popular public golf course out in LA that is being basically destroyed by the only word I can use for it is like scalpers, because tee time reservations are so hotly contested that somebody built an app to basically like guarantee you'll get a tee time, but to make the whole thing work, it is basically making it so that you have to use this app to get any kind of tee time at this place and pay this private, you know, software company for a tee time that is supposed to be cheap at a public course.
Sorry, I'll contribute to the conversation in a second, but I fucking one shot at that barrel section.
Wow.
Where's my cigarette?
Man, people are figuring out I'm just slowly building up towards, I'm gonna buy a golf course house.
Oh my god.
For some reason, people don't want them, and they're selling for cheaper. maybe I would get use out of it.
I feel like the golf course house is like that's like second house material. You know what I mean? Like making golf course house the first house or only house.
No, but
that
think
seems
about
like a path
like a
towards
permanent
problems.
vacation. Like, haha, guys, I'll be around for the podcast after the front nine, and I just flounce out the house to my tea time, and like, what a dream! Wouldn't it be great? And also, the house is cheaper because, again, for mysterious reasons, people do not want those houses as much.
Mysterious.
Mysterious reasons.
And you're gonna solve that mystery.
Rob, I simply think you should write an article, 65, as someone points out in your here's Rob's 65 reasons why it's better. Write an article, 65 reasons why you should consider a house on a golf course. You can show that as proof of content on your tax returns, and like we can make this work. Like we can make this work. Like how could I not buy a house? This is R&D, actually, Mr.
Look,
Mr.
after I own
Taxman.
a golf course house for a couple years, my 65 reasons why it's better, it's just going to be my scorecard. 65 strokes, baby. And then I will be going to the senior tour. If I ever shot like 65 on 18, I'd be like, later, y'all.
Yeah, Dog B, is that 9 holes or 18? Crucial question. Don't answer. I shot a 99 over the fourth. First time I played in 14 months. I'll take it.
My in-laws lived in one. Their house did not come with a golf membership, so they can't even golf with it. If you're on the golf course house, if your house is on the golf course, you can golf. They can tell you need a membership. If my back door lets out onto that golf course, let me tell you, I can golf on it. How do you think my few experiences golfing as a kid, maybe this is why I did not really dig it much. My dad was incredibly cheap, and he was like, "Let's go there before they open the clubhouse, and let's just get on that course, and just play a few holes without paying." And so you're out there at like 5 a.m. and it's beautiful, but also it's very wet, and putting is fucking impossible.
You can't. Yeah, I was gonna say you're not. You're just doing drives and irons. You're giving up once you're on the green.
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly. Not going to lie.
Now, granted, that is, as people point out, that is admirable thrift. That does feel like in my wheelhouse. But I'm actually furious. There was a I think like driving ranges are superior to the golf course, but the golf course you get to use more clubs. In the when it comes.
Well,
to
the driving
sport.
range is like purely meditative.
Have you ever been to a Top Golf?
No, that's the play. They found a way to make the driving range enormously expensive, right? That's their addition to the world.
So yeah, yes and no. The original like Top Golf installation. So Top Golf, for people unaware, it's like it's like you might have seen them before. They're not everywhere, but they're pretty decently around the country now. It's like 3 stories, and you can hit golf balls, but they also like serve food and booze and oh shit. I don't have a Divine on there. And they had one, I don't know, 25 minutes from me for many years, and then they took that one down, and they built a newer one, and I was like, that's okay. It's even a newer one, and it's slightly closer. It's all positives, right? Like all good stuff. Well, the way Top Golf used to work, you go there, kind of like a regular driving course. You just go to a machine, they give you a bucket of balls, and I would sit there with a good friend of mine that likes to play golf, and we would just drink beer and watch like a basketball game or a Cubs game because they'd have TVs.
Okay, so it's like a
there
driving range with like TVs and shit.
Yeah, yes.
Like driving range meets sports bar.
100%. And in that incarnation, we would sit there for hours. And in fact, the one that we went to was right next to a golf course, a dinky one, not particularly nice, but it was like really cheap to play. And sometimes after like a good round, we'd be like, you know what? Like, let's just go play 9 holes. Like, it's right there. It was an awesome setup. They got rid of it so they could build this fancy new one. Well, the fancy new one is more in line with what you're talking about, Rob, which is that you are paying hourly. Every minute that you're not, you can hit as many balls as you want, and the balls, it's more, quote, convenient. The balls will pop up, like when it's your turn. It's like, hey, here's your next ball. You don't have to go get a bucket. Like, don't do that. Just step right up, hit your ball. The problem is, for that convenience, they've got you on the clock. Whereas before, it's like, you get the bucket of balls, I could be there. Now, I'm not being lazy about it, but I'm not rushing. I'm enjoying myself. It's more like a traditional golf range. Whereas here, it's more like you're going to the arcade. It's like, you have to like try and get your money's worth. We brought the kids one time with my brother-in-law who really likes playing golf. And the kids were like, can we hit some? And we let them do that until we realized, like, you are costing us an arm and a leg. Every moment that one of my children goes up there and wastes 5 minutes trying to hit the ball has, like, cost me so much money relative to me being up there and hitting the ball. So I haven't gone
What's
since.
the rate? Like,
It's a lot. It's a lot.
for an hour of Top Golf.
Basically, I think the tension they were trying to resolve was essentially, like, people could become squatters where they're just drinking beer and slowly hitting balls over the course of an afternoon, treating it like a bar, versus the hourly rate, which encourages, like, hey, you're here for the time you want, and then if you just want to hang out, we're going to charge you for those seats. Now, you know, and I understand how they arrived at that, but it sucks.
Like, this is sort of like the equivalent of like how ultimately a lot of this stems from business rents are also very high. But like, it is so hard now to find a good cafe to post up at where you can like. Oh boy, that's
Wow.
Shit.
Wow.
Oh, that's gone. Wait,
Oh,
wait, you got it.
Wow, you got a lucky drop there.
How did I do that? Did I do that all in one go last time? How did I get a? Because we
Maybe.
went up the side.
Oh my God!
We had
Top Golf near me is 40 to 60 an hour, depending on time
Yeah,
of day.
that's
Are you
yeah. I think that's right.
fucking kidding
Yeah,
me?
dude. Yeah, it's bad. This is why I stopped going.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
I think you
That's,
got.
but Patrick. Now imagine
Mhm.
if Top Golf was just your backyard. You could just go out
Sure.
there, collect the balls that were hit on your property line, and then just hit some shots into the fairway. That's like Top Golf. You can get beer
I
from your
agree.
fridge. It's free. They would definitely never figure out that I was putting all those divots in their course.
No, of course not. No camera technology at this course.
No. Wait, they put cameras on courses?
Yo, I already caught up to where I was at.
Wow. Wait, you were up here? Were you up here or past this? I like how Sisyphus
where
looks
we
so
got to.
so
Stop.
tired. Look at him.
He's so tired pushing that boulder. Whew.
You never got past the cactuses, or did you?
No, we didn't.
No,
we didn't
you
do this. This is where we stopped.
Okay.
Do golf courses have cameras? Not so they can track. I think they're usually. Well, it depends on the course. Like, they will have like trackers on the golf carts.
But I won't be taking one of those.
No.
I'll be going
No, I suppose
in.
not.
Yeah, I'll just be walking with my clubs from my backyard onto the course.
I thought surely you
Living
were
off
about
the
to say
grid.
I will simply have my own golf cart. You know, just drive it out there, and who could
Well, a lot
say
of
you're not
people-
supposed to be there?
I mean, a lot of people do that, right? Like, there are some courses. Like, again, if you get the house on the course, some people will buy their own carts, and then they can, like, if that's included in the membership, you just you just show up, say your name, and if there's an open spot, you can just
Nice.
get rolling.
Ooh, squishy.
Yeah, I don't know what the implications are of the current environment that I'm in.
Wait. Zecutus, it's not suspicious to play cartless. It's not suspicious. People can carry their own bag.
Never done it. Would never do it. Not half the fun. A non-insignificant portion of the fun of golf is the cart. Gotta say it's a contributing factor.
Yeah. They seem fun.
They are fun. They are fun. They are fun. I mean, I've walked before. You know, especially depending on like
It does suck. Like carrying a bag of golf clubs is fucking miserable. Your shoulder will be so tight.
There's a par 3 9-hole a place that I've gone to that's not super far from my house, and you can rent carts there.
Par 3 for you, maybe.
Well, I think it's
5, 6, 7 to get off this thing.
I'm not.
Look, good.
When I
faster to the green, where I really shine.
My mantra, especially if I'm playing with somebody that's new or nervous, is when I play golf, it's called forward progress. You know what? Did that ball go further than where it was? You did your job. You did your job. Don't worry about it. The rest. Don't worry about the rest. The rest will come to you. You go backwards, hit a tree. Hey, got problems. That ball go forward? That ball go forward?
Ball go up?
Ball
go up.
Ball go up. Well, sometimes ball has. Cado, that's interesting you mentioned that. Sometimes ball doesn't have to go up. Ball going forward does not mean ball go up. Sometimes it just mean ball go forward. Maybe like slightly up, but not like up. Sometimes just forward. I'm like
Where's the
so
trick with
afraid
this
to.
one? Did you end up in easy
I don't
zone?
know.
I swear you got to the cactuses before. I could have sworn you got to the cactuses before.
I don't think so. But yes, Rob, I feel like I'm
Didn't.
missing a
What the fuck?
mechanic. Like what have I managed to avoid? Do you think these were always in the game? Look at that. Look how. Oh, just look at that view. What's that?
What?
It's a big fork.
Cool fork. Can you go to it? What happens if you jump off the side?
See that big fork?
I'm not finding out.
Why
I'm
not?
You can load,
Come
you can load
on,
up your
live a
own gate. You can load up your own. No, I am.
Your ball is safe. The ball is
I
safe.
am very alive at the moment, Cado.
Yeah, I was trying to not say Biden, but it is. Like, it's...
Oh, bloody stapler. The flat zones are there, so if you lose the ball, it just picks up a shit ton of speed. Yeah, look at that. You're just done.
Oh
That's
yeah,
just
there's like
gone.
nothing's gonna stop in here.
Oh, so right now,
Those
this
are all-
is an easy part for you, but it's going to be a launch pad.
Yeah, those are just ramps.
Yeah. Yep.
I am worried about these cactuses though. Like these cacti. Like what do they do if I touch them?
Jesus, Xenophon.
They probably just dance around like in Mario.
That would be great, actually.
Do 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 do. Except Patrick's playing so well, we're not going to find out what happens when you touch the cacti.
You shut. Just
Patrick is just like
Locked the fuck in.
these rocks are.
I like that. I like that hissing sand sound they had. Just so you know.
Oh, that's so fun. I did not notice that at first. That's really good.
It's just particularly funny because it just stops really abruptly when you don't move.
It's such a funny game. Yeah. Well, the move I've been able to get down pretty well so far. Oh, I don't. Oh, no.
That's really far.
I don't like those boards. Are these diagonal ones? Like, those are, like, that was critical. It's like this. You're,
Yeah,
like,
the little
slowly moving.
grabby
Yeah.
grabby
You
hands.
sort of have to.
fuck.
You have to sort of rely.
Y'all, is that a
you're-
ramp?
Oh,
Yeah, that's a ramp.
okay.
This fucked up.
So wait, I probably can't go around it, right?
No, that's definitely blocked off up there. You have to go up this.
Then how can you make the turns if you're not standing on the ramp?
Angles.
Angles.
Oh no!
Got to abandon ship a little early. now I'm also worried about these
Those
what do
barrel
you do,
cacti are filled with delicious water you can
I
drink.
don't know what they do.
Huh.
Oh, they don't do anything. Okay, well that was okay. I'm glad I found that out. Just roll that hill. Just roll that down, buddy.
A controlled roll.
Control. Yeah, we're doing a controlled burn over here. A controlled roll.
Yeah.
I just saw one of those last year for the first time, like driving to Wisconsin. Kind of terrifying. Like, you just like look to your left and it's like, oh, that entire area is just on fire. And you see people out there, you know, handling it, but I don't like it.
At least out in that neck of the woods, the controlled burns tend to say controlled burns. It's always very embarrassing when the origin of a fire is like...
A controlled burn?
The controlled burn got a little unlucky, folks.
Wow.
My heart is on fire. It is full and also scared. This is just like when I fought ONS and one-shotted them in Dark Souls. Just as satisfying. What happens if you touch a cactus? I really want to find out. Oh no.
Well, I was really wanted to find out what happened if you jumped over the fence, or you didn't do that one either.
Not jumping over the fence. I'm not jumping over the fence.
What's that happening up ahead?
Spikes.
I don't know. It's bad though.
Oh, I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on.
What
It was on a
happens if
timer?
you go onto the spikes? Can Sisyphus
Well-
die?
No, Sisyphus is immortal. That's the whole thing, right?
Can he
gonna
be
shoot it up,
killed
though.
for the purposes of this game and then reset to the bottom of the ramp?
I can't get over.
Well,
Oh,
once you
okay.
roll the boulder in
I guess
there,
I could
you
do
can.
that. Yeah, I guess I could like.
Yeah. Yeah, quick, Prince of Persia yourself.
Please. Away from the boulder at least.
Oh, it's not triggering.
Ow.
Okay.
Eh.
I don't think the map is any different.
No.
I looked at the patch notes are the same as last time. It was last updated in May. What are those throwing bananas? What is that shooting?
I think they're arrows that are like on fire.
Okay, hold on. We're going on a sneaking mission.
Get a little
What
recon
is
done.
happening here? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, those are
right.
arrows.
So
It was
where
like-
do they own? So they do shift position. You have a safe zone.
And then it turns.
between. Like, how big is the safe zone?
Not huge.
No, but you are safe, like, right behind it.
Yeah.
So, you'd be good there.
You're probably in the safe in the middle for a minute.
Well, I'm
before it
wondering if
turns
I bring it
back.
up the left, and then is the play sneaking it around, like
Right.
it would be right here, and then I'm moving.
What happens if you get shot?
You probably just go, eh.
Eh.
Does it have a physics interaction with the...
I think you have to be on the stand where the other ones hit. Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so I think I go up the left, and then I hug this, I wait for that to go, and then I work my way up around. I think that's gonna be kind of the...
Build a Cado, good question. Would an arrow even knock the rock much? I don't think so. How could a little
it's
arrow
reminding
like
me.
that?
But it's going so fast that
Don't leave your rock behind. The game is just reminding me. Hey, here's a picture of your rock.
yeah, the PNP whenever you get too far from the rock is very good. Is Sis immortal?
Kind of like your flour bag baby.
Okay. So I'm guessing that, like the boxes, I'm guessing the cactuses are essentially just like a another box where it's like they will slow the roll of the boulder, but
Right.
they're gonna keep going, and
Yeah.
then they'll reset when you come back.
Nice rock.
Okay. Is it just one? I gotta memorize that. Okay, it's just one. Is it always just one?
Ha!
Okay. I might have waited too long. Shit.
You got this.
I'm okay. I don't know what
made it.
achievement I just unlocked.
You got a Chivo?
Did.
Hell yeah.
Shit. Get over there. I didn't like that one.
Wow.
That felt awfully close to the sun. That's the same story, right?
Spicy. Yeah. Sisyphus flew too close to the sun and then was therefore punished by being forced to push the rock up the... Yeah. Same one.
I remember that from God of War.
Also, he can't die and a bunch of vultures eat his liver or something.
That makes
Well, that's
sense.
Prometheus, right?
Yeah, and the
Love
other
that
one
movie.
is... Rob, the other one is also not Sisyphus.
What do we say, Rob? What do we make of the Gladiator 2 trailer? You seen it?
Oh man, it's so much better than I was ever expecting. I'm so stoked. Are
Yeah?
you kidding? Hell
Okay.
yes. All right, so here's the thing. Once upon a time,
Yeah.
we had a subgenre that was great, that you could basically classify them all as the Al Pacino Crazy Mentor movie. And just a series of movies where he's a dark mentor, but also like a little bit twisted to some young actor, and he's just gonna like chew through the scenery. Now the torch has been passed, and Denzel's already been making a bunch of these movies, but now he's doing one in a swords and sandals flick, and I'm 100% like all in on that. Are you kidding? Hell yes, it looks amazing. Also, what's so funny is there are people like that's like obviously it's the usual dipshits online, but like This is so historically inaccurate. He's this like his accent is ahistorical or something. But what's so funny is Gladiator 1 is one of the most historically inaccurate movies ever made. Like, it is hysterically unmoored from anything that's like authentically like Roman history-ish.
Is it spiritually accurate, even if it's historically inaccurate, or is it just like we want to be an entertaining movie? People want swords and sandals, and
not even
that'll be enough.
Accurate, man. Okay. It's like, so you're not like something's inaccurate, but fundamentally like true or authentic. Spartacus is a really good example, where like
That's
Spartacus gets a ton of like
stars.
Kubrick movie.
Oh, wasn't there? What am I thinking of?
No, there was. They made there's a Stars movie. They kind of de-emphasized Spartacus because I think, really unfortunately, the actor like died of cancer after the first season or two, and so they kind of changed the focus away from Spartacus. But no, that movie's pretty on the money about like, even though it's like inaccurate in a lot of details and the timing of when certain people are notable, it's very like capturing something true about the late Roman Republic. Gladiator is just bonkers. Like, it's pulling wildly from various parts of history, but because it's like trying to be an American blockbuster at the close of the 20th century, it's also like, I mean, that's a movie that literally ends with, and now Rome will be a republic again. That shit didn't fucking happen. Although, it will be very funny if Gladiator 2 basically opens on, like, yeah, you know that little kid Lucius who's going to make it a republic again?
Oh, you got a little boost. You got a little damage boost.
Wow, that worked out really well for me. Sorry, keep going off.
Lucian?
Sorry. 1963, the wrong kind of people love Gladiator, and that hurts it for me. Yeah, I mean, it's
not 300 though, right? Like,
no.
Aren't you? I feel like you're telling on yourself more about still liking 300 than you are about still liking Gladiator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, yes, I think saying I'm all in on the 300 is not good. In a way that, like, that makes me go, in a way that someone being like, fucking love Gladiator doesn't.
It's one spike up. Oh man, these are getting tricky. 83. And that spike goes up at the same time. Does the spike go up separately from the...
Yeah. Elric 81, the wrong kind of people love all these historical settings, unfortunately. Yeah, which is why I actually like arguments of, like, oh, that interest is suspect because of other weirdos who are into that. Like, I'm just not fucking with that anymore. It's fully in the... Yeah, like, I'm not going to be looking over my shoulder at, like, ooh, do I like the wrong thing because, like, shitty people showed up and also liked it? Nah, fuck that.
Oh my god. You did it. Oh.
Okay, so how does this...
What the fuck is up there?
I'm not... Cado, I cannot worry about what's up there. I see another fork, though. This one...
1963. Now, Troy fans, we are the chosen people. Troy's great. That movie rules.
Who is that? Tony Scott? Who directed Troy?
Wolfgang Peterson.
Wolfgang Peterson, that's right.
Of Das Boot, and I believe Air Force One.
What a catalog.
The through line between those movies is like dramatic shit happening on a tube.
Rob setting up his letterboxed genre. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go after this. I don't feel good about
this next cycle. I think you just have to go forward. I think there's nothing else to it, really. As soon as the arrows pass by.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Grip it and rip it.
And you're gonna hope.
Hope and pray.
Okay, that should get it.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think you pass it. Woo! Woo!
And then this one is just. I like the last just. The adrenaline is still on you. You can still fuck it up.
Wait, Moko,
and
I would like to say
it's a triple spike.
As someone who is not into historical fiction, but horny for dudes, I kind of like all these Roman movies, but for, I suspect, very different reasons than most of the people. Okay, but hang on, though.
Yeah.
Of course I think of them.
Yeah.
Like, Spartacus has the whole, snails and oysters conversation, which is basically, like gay seduction happening in front of you, and why ought we not sup of both? One of the most famously homoerotically charged scenes in history. Airplane, there's a reason they make the Timmy, do you like gladiator movies joke. Everyone knew those movies were gay as hell.
No.
There was no way the moment you put Kirk Douglas in a little scanty slave outfit, oiled him up, and said go to work, there was no way anyone was gonna miss what was going on.
Some people were going to work, Rob. Okay, well this is an interesting setup.
Don't get spooked.
This one's fun because it kind of pushes them.
I just love it as a theme. Why does this exist in this
No, of
world?
course.
It doesn't matter. It's great.
It's
great.
wonderful.
I mean, I gotta be honest. There's a half decent chance this is the best game I've played this year.
Easy peasy. Rob, you ever been to a Turkish prison? Got Airplane, just an all-timer. Just one quotable line after another. God, what a movie. Now, the thing, again, speaking of, not letting weirdos ruin shit for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know who's all into the homoeroticism is a lot of the fascists who show up in these spaces. But you know what?
Well,
you can't let that run you off your horny.
Don't let the fascists win.
I like that oiled up man because he's here to liberate the people. You like him because he's an Ubermensch. We are not the same.
That's fair. You know what? I'm glad that finally someone is saying it, and I'm glad that it's Rob. Come on.
Yeah, we can't just get it simple. Knife Money, I like this oiled up man because he's an oiled up man. Absolutely. If there's one thing Gladiator doesn't have going for it, it could be oilier. Ridley Scott likes things to be gritty, and so it's a sweaty movie. Don't get me wrong, but it's not oily.
No.
Those are different things. For sure.
Yeah.
Troy was oily.
Troy's good times. Man.
The J Mags. Fap to it greater than fascist.
It's almost the right number of syllables. Oh, watch out for the haunted hay mace.
Oh.
Well, and this thing, so 1963, Pedro Pascal got the thighs out for Gladiator 2, and people are feral. So this is the thing. The fact that there appears to be an entire scene of just letting Denzel Washington just buzzsaw through scenery, where one of my favorite things about Denzel is once he gets a scene between his teeth, he changes the entire tempo. He does a lot of his acting offbeat and up on the tempo of the natural rhythm of the scene, and it makes it. There's a reason he is so riveting even in minor roles, because when he finds that gear, things are just off to the fucking races.
Patrick, you just have to know I almost had a small heart attack because the fence on the edge was wooden, and I fully expected it to crumble when you ran into it just now.
If Cado was the game designer,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh man,
Because it's like the fences in between each level. They just crumple.
you're right. I mean, I don't just. I'm glad that's not true, but I don't disagree with you fundamentally.
Oh, that'd be horrid. Horrid.
Look at him.
Easy
grip that
Peasy
board.
American Gangster is an underrated Denzel classic. It is. That is a fun movie. That is also Ridley Scott, right? No, not Ridley Scott. Russell Crowe.
He directed it.
No, I think he co-stars. I think he's like the his first time playing a Javert-like character, let's say.
Yeah, Russell Crowe is entering his Nicolas Cage phase, which is to say, like he's been in back-to-back Pope's exorcism films, like 2 summers in a row.
Dude,
Just
the only thing that I think we really got fucked over on with the Dark Universe not taking off was Russell Crowe as Dr. Jekyll. You would have seen some shit.
It's a good choice.
But we all witnessed the beginning, at least.
We did. And hey, that new theme park they're doing looks pretty awesome, actually. They made a whole ass theme park out of the Universal monsters.
I saw a thing today about how Universal did Frankenstein dirty. Somebody tweeted it.
In the theme park?
In general, with the
Oh.
when you think of the conception, you think of fucking Frankenstein, right? You got like the
Yeah,
monster,
the
kind of
doctor.
like fuck off, Frankenstein's monster. But like the description of Frankenstein is like a little horny. Hold on, I gotta find it. I like that tweet. I can find it in a second.
I'm on the browser. Let me see. This is Universal.
Oh wow, we got. Hey, don't worry. We have 2 men in the field. We have reporters out there trying to figure out where is the Frankenstein is horny tweet.
Because basically, hold on.
Easy peasy. I am excited for Skarsgård Nosferatu. Rob, have you seen The
What?
Northman?
No. Some people were like really cold on it when I was like,
I think that
When I was
movie
most
is
Northman
fucking
curious.
awesome. You should watch, or we should watch, The Northman. I don't think it's nearly as good as the director's other movies, but it is a... Rob, I cannot believe you haven't seen it. I think you would, like, be blown away by it. Also, are these oil slicks? What's going on here?
some gladiators passed
Yeah.
this way.
That's a bomb. There's just a bomb. And now I'm gonna have to go over these oil slicks. Because I can't go over the bomb. Okay. Well, we're gonna find out what
Okay.
happens. And yes, Robert Eggers' new film, Nosferatu, which has, I think, Bill Skarsgård is playing Nosferatu. It looks fucking awesome. The trailer. I'm not gonna watch anything else. I watched the teaser trailer. I'm good, but it looks amazing.
Something about the whole physics here is not wholesome. The way Sisyphus is like skating across this like weird glazed surface is
Is that
so
a fucking
bizarre.
bomb?
Yeah, bro. I don't know what's going on here. This I need to get out of this section like immediately.
Oh, the it's like tar or something. It like slows you down.
So does that mean I can push it up this?
I think so. It's just gonna take a while, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. I'd say do it. Look at that.
I don't like this. I shouldn't have trusted Cado.
It's gonna work. It's just gonna take a little bit. You're good.
It's just gonna work. Okay.
It's just gonna take a little bit, just a little bit.
Which means probably if you screw it up, that you probably get stuck on it too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I'm really glad your guy can't lose his footing though, and like, because that is how this is where your boots give way.
Right. You push a little too hard because it's extra sticky, and then it fucking gives.
Right, once you get to a rest area, there's something I want the channel's opinion on, the chat's opinion.
I got a section coming up. Ah, god damn it! Now I'm stuck in this tar again.
I can't find this tweet. I lost it. I thought I had liked it.
Is it a recent tweet?
I saw it this morning, literally this morning, which is why I was like, oh my god, we're having this conversation
What are
anyways.
the chances?
About the dark universe. Just that I can just look up the description of Frankenstein in from the book, but he's supposed to be hot, like conventionally attractive. Sure, a corpse and dead, and like the skin is off, but like the picked parts were meant to be like, yeah.
I feel like he's big. He's basically like.
Look, he's
big
hot in a
and
different
strong,
way. Let's
but,
be real. Like the monster fuckers are here for the
There's
current.
something inherently monstrous about him, though. Now, admittedly, this is Frankenstein's narration. He's unreliable because
Right.
he rejects his beautiful creation the moment it takes life. And then the monster fucks off and reads a bunch of Enlightenment philosophy, which he's going to tell you about later.
I'm looking up Frankenstein horny and I'm getting more than tweets. Well, yeah, that's to be expected.
Okay. I don't even want to deal with this
done.
section up ahead. So, you know what? Rob, show me something else.
I was unfamiliar with it's modern Shakespeare month on the Criterion Channel.
Oh,
I
look
was
at that.
unaware that there was an Ethan Hawke Hamlet with Julia Stiles, Kyle MacLachlan, like from 2000. I like
What?
this. Also, I was not aware of this, and I'm just gonna play the scene.
Okay. Oh, Cado, I can't hear this. No, thank you.
To suffer,
It's very low.
to be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous
Doing to be
fortune,
or not to be.
or to take arms against
In a video.
the
A
stark
blockbuster?
troubles, and by opposing, end them, to
With a
die.
beanie.
What is this fucking
sleep.
hat?
No more.
I can't. So like immediately, this vaulted up the
What?
list of things I need to see. Like the decision, it's challenging. How do you adapt? All adaptations that sort of recontextualize Shakespeare.
Uh-huh.
You have lots of interesting questions about how you're going to present it and everything. But having Ethan Hawke's Hamlet do the to be or not to be monologue.
In
While
a fucking
listlessly prowling around a
Blockbuster.
wearing a fucking
the worst beanie I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
That's tremendous, though.
That's amazing.
I was talking about this with Drew Scanlon the other night because I was doing Shift F1 when I saw this, and there's something like there's a lot of like dreamboat or hunk actors who like their charisma travels from like any era, right? Heath Ledger's gonna be a movie star. If you're gonna say like someone from the 90s who gets those roles, Heath Ledger has that charisma. Like put him in any decade, Heath Ledger's gonna be a movie star, and he's gonna get certain parts of like leading. roles.
Hey! What do we think is going on up here?
Oh, that's it's stinky.
I think the word Sisyphus is getting a little hot. They're cool. They're
Am I
cooling-
supposed to
cooling
like?
down.
Am I supposed to cut through like go to the left of the barrels? Probably, right?
I don't know. Do you want to be in the smell lines?
All right, sorry, keep going. But yes,
My
you're right.
point is,
They're actors of an
Ethan
era, and then
Hawke.
actors. Yeah.
Ethan Hawke is 90s hot. And like that era of his like peak stardom where he's getting these roles as romantic lead and all that, it's always like types of dudes that I feel like only in the 90s is that archetype appealing, right? It's like the Reality Bites character too, right? Where it's like, man, any other decade, people are gonna beat that guy with hammers. they're gonna kill him with hammers.
Speaking of.
So that's just going to send that shooting off of a cliff.
Okay,
That looks
what was
like
the,
money
what-
that I
what's the
want.
Shakespeare edition? What's the Shakespeare adaptation where it's a Division I basketball program?
What?
Someone in chat's gonna know what I'm
believe-
talking about. Basically,
Oh.
it's Othello,
Oh?
but it's at like,
Oh.
holy shit!
Oh.
It's incredible.
Oh. Wait,
So do
but
I
it's
have
about basketball?
Well, no, it's about Othello. But what if instead of humbling the Turk, Othello was the star player for a Coach Krzyzewski-like character, the king of fair Venice basketball program,
Wow.
Venice State. Martin Sheen is the coach. Yes.
Martin Sheen.
Oh, I fucking hate this.
Oh wow, the wind really gave that thing a boost, huh?
Oh, that's. Wait.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on, you
Got
fucker.
it.
Ugh.
Wow.
Oh, this section
Nicely
sucks.
recovered. Nicely recovered.
I don't know how. I guess you got to go through those gaps, though.
Maybe? Could you push it into the wind?
I don't know.
Ooh, my burrito's here.
How long has it been here, do we think? How long has the burrito been here?
I kind of ordered it right before we started, so
Okay.
that might be the right amount of time. But when
Dr. Bobby,
we were
am I
starting
still
the
stuck
stream,
in-
did Cado
Yeah.
open up the app and realize it was in their cart? Yes.
Of course. Dr. Bobby, am I stuck in the 90s if I still think Ethan Hawke is hot? No. He is hot. And, like, he still gets, like, good roles. But, like, when he is specifically cast as sort of, like, a hot romantic lead, not a guy who's playing a different character who happens to be hot, this only happened, really, when he was, like, at peak 90s value. Now, Ethan Hawke, star of arguably the first Denzel Washington Dark Mentor movie, Training Day.
Wow, I haven't watched Training Day in a long, long time. Great movie, though.
Though, actually, which comes first? Because, you could say that Man on Fire is a Dark Mentor movie. He's just mentoring a little kid who gets kidnapped, and that's why he has to kill, like, a third of the population of Mexico City. That's not really true. It's not that. It's like a third of the population of cops in Mexico City, which is cool.
Okay, hold on. I see.
Black Ice is he mentoring her in that? He is, right? Like she's a neglected kid and he's training her how to like sort of be tough and like have confidence and know herself.
Fuck. Can I follow this all the way to the right? Alright, I'm gonna try. Oh, I think
Xenophon, the Tony Scott insane color grading era. Is Tony Scott
Tony Hawk?
Is Tony Scott?
Have you ever seen the two of them in the
basically
same room
person-
together?
Makes you think.
Well, I'm wondering, is he the person who decided that Mexico was going to be orange in every fucking movie from here to eternity now? Like, does that start with Man on Fire?
Might be. Good point. How did you get the burrito we were talking about?
No, I didn't.
All right.
I already had my order in. I just noticed it on the way out.
People are pointing out Soderbergh did that with Traffic, which is 100% true. But yeah, what a good movie.
Orange. I feel like there was a Fast and Furious movie that bucked the trend, even though it was around that same time. Very blue Mexico.
Oh,
Mexico in its blue era?
yeah, no. But that's just because it's not a good movie. Like it's
You're saying the mark of a
The tunnels.
the mark
yeah,
of
the tunnels.
a good movie.
The reason it's
filming
blue
Mexico
is-
in orange.
It is the reason it's so fucking blue is I think they just grade the color really aggressively so that the truly abysmal visual effects pop less in the film.
I mean, that's probably
so-
is that probably why they do it orange too? Oh, what the fuck is going on up here?
Cannons.
No, they do the orange so you can feel how hot it is. But also
Sure.
so that you know it's a foreign land, and the people here are not like you.
Now this looks like hell. Can't.
What are
You
these
can't-
cannons?
You can't. I think we have to.
You use those to accelerate the boulder up the hill.
I think-
you're gonna have to. It's Topgolf.
I think after this section, we should stop letting you do recon because it would have been so funny to learn about the cannons while you're halfway up here.
Well, no, you can see them. You can see them from the entrance.
Yeah, okay,
just
that's
trying to see what's the trigger point. Well, clearly it's not going to trigger until I bring the like something is going. Like there's nothing here. It's
Yeah.
just little bumps, and then these. I mean, now granted, these are like craggy rocks. Probably a pain in the butt. Something is going on here. Does the ball disappear if you scout too far? It should. It should. You should have like a 5-second
That'd be-
timer.
yeah,
to
you should
get
get
your ass
punished.
back to
Oh
it.
my god. Yeah, that is I think one of the worst Fast and Furious movies, by the way.
Oh, it's so bad.
It's not good.
Like, and for one that's so important, where it's like, holy shit, the band is getting back together. Here we go, and it's that. That's the movie you get.
Didn't they just do a redo, basically?
Because they've done so many. Like, I have not caught up. I'm still working through. You know, my last. I haven't watched past like 5. But,
What?
Isn't the new one bad? Wasn't like the new one other than like Jason Momoa? Like
they kind of start following the Star Trek thing, right? Where it's
It was
like
mixed.
one's good, one's bad.
Basically.
But is anything ever going to top them hauling the safes around the city and whipping them like giant flails? I doubt it. Maybe I shouldn't watch any more at all.
That was
man,
pretty. Was that 5? That was 5,
I think
right?
that's 5.
Yeah, that's the one where they're in Brazil, right?
Yeah.
Tokyo Drift
man,
is the
I don't-
best. Tokyo Drift is very good.
Tokyo Drift is the best. Like, as a movie telling a story with good characters and like gracefully executed character development, like it is probably the best.
It's the best standalone. Because I think a lot of the other ones.
safe.
it's the
layout.
only
It
one
doesn't
trying
have
to be a
safe layout.
standalone.
Right, it
Like
is-
they
yeah.
stopped being. They turned into a universe after Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
I
And
watched
also,
up until
it's like-
4. I think.
Yeah, see, there you go. Because 4 sucks. You just get to 4. And
Yeah,
you're like,
4
I don't,
sucks.
I don't like this anymore.
4 sucks.
I mean, I bought like some.
I wish that
wheel-
lady stayed dead.
shit.
yeah.
I bought some collection at some point in a wheel, and it
In
was
a
every
wheel?
movie up until that point. Yeah, it comes in like a little wheel.
I saw them all for free at AMC. Because they were doing that before 8. They're like, come see the rest of the the series for free on, I think it was like
Come be our family, Cado.
Thursdays or some shit. So
That would be fun. Like seeing all of them in a row. So you saw it for 8 weeks, for 2 months. Every
Yeah.
Thursday you went to. That's great.
yeah,
That's fantastic.
it was sick. It was also free. I mean, you know, you end up buying fucking concessions probably, but
Whatever. I buy some popcorn. Who
no
cares?
tickets.
That's,
Yeah.
just being able to see the movie on the big screen, like all the way through. That's great.
The thing with 5 being good is that I do think that unfortunately you need the lows of 3 and 4.
Oh, 100. Like 5 is where it's like we're paying off on this whole thing as a series, right?
Yeah.
It's like, yo, dude, I haven't seen you since you got your ass saved in the first
Sorry,
movie.
not 3,
What's
2.
up?
I meant 2.
2.
2 is too fast.
2
Too
is
furious, right?
interesting.
2 is like,
I thought it was just sufficiently fast and sufficiently furious, but I
Yeah.
see that most people felt that way. Ava Mendes, right? Is she in that?
in 2?
Yeah.
I think so. Yes. I don't like 2 very much at all.
2's okay. Like,
One's
it's-
great.
like,
One's
it's
still
not-
great. One's still good. Like, one's still a great movie.
One's good.
Well, I got like Justin Lin, who's done a bunch of the really good ones of those, like left the set of the most recent one, like weeks into production.
Oh no. Oh, wait, what are they on? 10X or whatever?
X, I think, was the most recent one.
And
then they got the guy who did,
sequel nobody ever wanted, which is funny because
forget
the
the guy
first
who
one was
did-
Point Break. So wait, did he just like walk off? Like I can't direct these fucking
2
movies
days.
anymore?
2 days into the film. And then they got
So
I forget.
he's
It's
done. Like
He's done.
capital
He's never
D,
coming
just
back.
done.
Yeah, yeah. And they brought in
that's the
the
series.
director of what did he do? I forget the action films he did. The guy who actually Louis. I don't know how to pronounce the director's name. Louis Ludier, the Terrier,
Le Terrier?
the Transporter. Transporter's a good movie. I didn't see the
Wow,
second.
this is so interesting. In Twitch chat, people are like basically on board with Tokyo Drift being good, and then YouTube has this really regressive,
Wow.
like just frankly out of step with culture and art. Like people are just adamantly in there being like Tokyo Drift is bad, and that's just that is absurdity.
Tokyo Drift is fucking amazing. It's
You know what it
easily
is?
one of the best
I
ones.
I think people just don't like rednecks.
Wow. Classist. Can't believe
Hey,
it.
look at this.
Fuck is that? Ooh. Oh wow, that really. Woo!
Yeah, this. So
What are those things?
Yes.
They look like little weird little dolls.
I don't like them.
They got like little arms.
All right, so it looks like I could probably. You can't really just. You have to like. You have to go back and forth. You can't just hug the left or the right.
So I'm gonna say this. So my Tokyo Drift opinion is not like I did not watch these series. I'm so far out of step with it. I was just curious about the series and started watching them, and like I wasn't talking to people about them. I wasn't following like what people rated highly or not, and I just came away really liking Tokyo Drift because I was like, it has some great fucking scenes and some
Yeah.
of the best, and genuinely maybe the only truly good writing in the series. Now, admittedly, is that all loaded on the back of Han? Pretty much, yeah.
100%, yeah.
It is.
Yep.
And if there's like sort of an original sin maybe of the franchise as a whole, it's like one of those things where you have the Han character, and that's like a walk-on showed up at your program, but is like the best quarterback you've ever fucking seen. That's your
Yeah.
moment where it's like, oh shit,
Time to
we
pivot.
just got our
Time to
protagonist.
pivot.
Yep. The end of that movie should have been like, oh yeah, he ain't dead. He just needed to fake it so he could go back to traveling the world doing car things.
Hey Rob, you should see the rest of the movies.
Well, they do res Han, right? But he shows, so in 5, they say it's all prequel, right? 5 is like technically
Yeah, 5
before
is a
Tokyo
prequel.
Drift.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so this is where but then they did like kind of res Han, right?
You should watch those movies.
All right.
You gotta get to 7 at least. Yeah. 8 was like fine. It was fine, but it's not anything special. Or not 8, sorry, 10, X, whatever. I liked John Cena in 10.
Did we like John Cena and the Bear?
I haven't seen any of the new
We need
season
to
yet.
okay.
I haven't seen any of
We
the new
need-
season yet. We can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We'll talk.
I'm
We'll
behind.
discuss.
Yeah, I finished it. Yeah.
I have opinions. Somebody was like, "Hey, why don't we talk about the fact the big race event in the first movie is Race Wars and nobody talks about it?
Yeah, we don't have to talk about it.
Because that's
we don't have to
obviously
talk
what the
about
film
it.
is. It's just look, there's a bunch of Koreatown gangsters that like they're up to no good. Gotta stop them. But the movie also
Gotta stop
depicts
them.
like the natural alliance of Italians and Hispanics.
Oh my god. You're killing this, Patrick.
Shh, don't say things like that.
No stopping him.
Okay. I mean, the diagonal stuff is really locked in for me, and what like it's the key to the entire thing. Like all of the game's like biggest tricks are built around. Can you go at a 40 can you go at a diagonal?
Yeah.
And then pivot back. Like so much of what goes wrong is over that. Now, Rob, you did as the chat points out. Look, John Cena in the Bear, John Cena in Peacemaker. Now that's a show. Peacemaker's tremendous, great show. Doesn't matter if you watched any of that DC stuff. Doesn't matter. It is like a incredible season of television. I adored that show.
What was that on?
HBO Max.
Yeah, Max.
Wild.
It's so like it's so like whatever your expectations are for the show, I promise it's like completely different than what you think. It's a really wild. It's really James Gunn at his best. Like it might be.
And there's my.
It might be the best thing he's ever done. I love Slither. I like other James Gunn stuff.
See, I'm
What's your
generally not a fan. Like, is the thing. So like, everything's about Peacemaker was like, yeah, that's like, that looks very James Gunn.
I mean, it is, but I like James Gunn at his best. Is like understanding that what makes genre work is good characters, and that's true. That's like why Guardians of the Galaxy works at all. It's why like his best horror film Slither works at all. and argue it's why Peacemaker works. I didn't care for Suicide Squad. Like his movie, I think it has some okay parts, but that movie didn't do a lot for me. But I think Peacemaker is like as a genre filmmaker, I think it's like some of his best stuff. Okay.
I am.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Woo!
Oh fuck.
Hell yeah! Yeah! This is sick.
I hate this.
I love how you were just talking about, like, so the one big trick that they do is 45-degree angles.
This is a lot of those, Cado. It's a lot of 45-degree angles. Also, I'm pretty sure I just got an Achievo that said midway.
No fucking way. Mid?
I think so.
Wow. You gotta beat this shit in one run.
Dude, this sucks. This is so bad.
If you lock in, you can do anything.
Well, so here's what the thing is: the diagonals are so much. The diagonals are slippery. Like the boulder has a slipperiness to it.
Yeah.
Where everything I've like dialed in for the last bit like doesn't mean nearly as much. Let me get through this.
Lock in. Lock in. You're a rounding error on a Fortune 500 company's balance sheet. Lock in. Get it twisted.
We just start playing his speech from the tweet.
Yeah.
Like when I'm having a moment. Like when I need
God,
like to be
so
like
good. When you
pumped
need,
up.
when you need to be pumped up.
It's like pull that as like a MP3 file that we could play. Oh shit. Oh shit, I went to scratch my legs.
No.
Whoa.
Scratched my legs. I scratched my legs. I can't scratch my legs.
You gotta lock in. Lock in.
Wow, now you're
Do nothing
truly
else.
Sisyphus.
The one forgiving thing this section gives you is some spots for it to kind of rest for a minute. But that's about it. So you need to kind of really not go at an angle.
I feel like I
I'm
want to see
feathering
Patrick
this.
play Super Monkey Ball.
Oh my god.
I don't really, Super Monkey Ball doesn't do a lot for me. I tried the new one.
Yeah, no, the game's a nightmare. It's a torture device, but I whether or not you like it is kind of irrelevant to me. I want to see you play it.
All right, I got it on my Switch. If I one-shot this, then I'll give you a little monkey ball. Oh no! Oh no! There's a ramp. I don't like that. Can I keep it relatively straight?
Yeah. You've done so well so far.
It does sort of. If it doesn't bounce too bad, they do kind of give you an out. Oh fuck! The one forgiving thing with the ice though is that it also moves slower, so
Right.
you can recover a little bit. Oh, I hate this! 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 Please don't break!
Shit.
Fuck! No! 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 No!
He could go all the way.
Oh my god.
No! 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 No!
Holy
No! No!
shit.
No! 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 No!
Wait.
Saved?
Testes saved.
Saved? The what? No. Oh wow, it's picking up. It's got a little speedometer now.
Boy. Whoa. He's got a speedometer?
Yeah, the meters per second over on Patrick's side.
Wait, Patrick caught up to it. Oh, that was a snowball.
No! No!
Wow! Wow! Holy shit! I'm not gonna lie, you got robbed. You got robbed right there.
Like it never even stopped anywhere.
No, you were robbed. That should have stopped. That should have hit.
Oh wow, it's like the game's conspiring.
Now it's
Every
using the.
place
Now
is-
Oh, wow, this is...
There? No, that's gonna keep rolling.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's gonna keep going. You can't stop running. You can't stop running.
God, he's like 5 minutes behind the ball. The split time between Ball and Patrick.
But look,
Patrick is off the back. He is nowhere near the peloton.
Oh. Oh.
You know, one thing I'm learning.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Give me a break.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
So here's one thing. Here's one thing I just learned.
Yeah.
I need to break every single one of those fences on the way up
Interesting.
because it should have rested in one of the spots and it didn't because it bounced off the fence.
All right.
Fuck.
Cado, can we bring something up? Can we bring up my browser? This is me just selfishly needing help navigating a website that is in a business similar to ours, but I find it deeply perplexing.
What?
Okay, so I'm on the Escape Collective cycling website, which people recommended to me as like, this is the place to get like Tour de France and like competitive cycling coverage. It's sort of user-supported journalism, all that good shit. We love it.
Hey, chat. Anyone else read it as escape and got real confused for a second? Just the fact that they split out the letters that way made me go, escape, what?
So it's like they've got premium podcasts and all that, but like, what the fuck do I sign up? Where do I sign up? Like, look at this.
If you can't figure out how to sign up, you don't deserve to be part of the club.
This is so. It's like, okay, so I know the podcasts are the podcasts. We know that's like that's their premium product. All right, join now. Join now. We're on the track. Why join? We find and tell the stories that need to be told. I love when people.
But I've already clicked join now. Why are you telling what?
Right. Where?
This is horrible.
Where's the button where I fucking join?
At the bottom of this page, I assume. I hope.
Are they trying to ramp you up for like a better membership pitch? You know, like, I'm all hyped up. I want all this stuff, and it turns out it's like a higher tier.
No, I'm in a footer now.
What?
And there's not been a link. That just goes back to their homepage.
Someone fucked up. Someone licked the wrong thing.
I admire their contempt for commerce. Like, this is like truly, I don't want people to think I'm remotely simpatico with capitalism. I'm not even going to do basic commercial transactions. I will not let you buy my good or service because that is on a continuum with capitalism, and I hate that.
I think that certainly sounds like what they were trying to do. That makes sense. And not just bad.
Yeah, there's probably a direct link in the hamburger for sure, caps locked. But the thing that we're noting is just that we clicked on the link that said join now. And somehow there wasn't a way to join from that link.
Join today thing in the main page. I'm not seeing big orange join today.
Go up to the top?
Go to the top, yeah. Maybe it's under classifieds. Nope, that's for buying bicycle stuff.
Oh, nice. Yeah, go back to the link. Where did we find the link?
It's a good question. We went to podcasts.
It was podcast, right?
Yes, and then join now, but that didn't go anywhere. It was just like, here's why you could join. And it's like, I'm already sold.
Do you have an ad blocker?
I do.
Apparently, people are saying that there's some mention on the website that certain things might be blocked on accident if you use an ad blocker.
Like,
and people earlier were asking me why I don't use an ad blocker.
Wait.
Because shit gets blocked on accident all the time, and if something is so bad,
you were complaining
here's the thing.
about nearly crashing our stream. From
Right. But here's the thing: if something is that bad that it's going to cause issues, I will simply close the tab and not look at that website. I can find that information elsewhere. I do not need you.
But isn't the ad blocker also going to cut out like a bunch of like the malware ads where it's like just the second the page loads, it's trying to feed something like a browser hijack? Like,
I guess, I don't know.
Kill a bunch of that stuff out of the gate, right?
I've never interacted
kind of
or had
websites
that
are you on,
Yeah,
Rob?
what is that?
Patrick, are you telling
If you
me
just want to, if you
encountered
just
this
want to
problem?
watch the
the sports?
on my very legitimate sports website.
It's the sites you point me at. You son of a bitch. Well, what kind
Well,
of websites
you
are
should-
you on?
you should-
I
you
don't
should
know.
You should use an ad blocker on those websites. That's fair.
Right.
That's fair. I love to watch just
But also,
sports.tv.
It sometimes just happens though, like because of the way ads are served. Sometimes like malware ads, like browser hijack ads, just end up in like the carousel that like is populating websites. Not sketchy sites at all. Just sometimes like you open a website and it's like, okay, well, here is the, you know, the the FTC has detected malware on your browser. Click to have Lena Khan clean the browser. Okay, so yeah, so I just ad blocked. All right, so I've ad blocked these.
You ad blocked your commercial enterprise. Your a wee bit of capitalism got blocked.
All right. I'll mess with this later.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll figure out a way to open a tiny little secure gate to let the Escape Collective through. Guys, this is the year I've become fully pro cycling pilled. It's just the best shit.
Yeah.
When does the tour start? Or has it started?
We're in the second week.
Oh, all right.
And it's getting really,
Overlapping
really
with the Olympics, then, huh? Or is it before the
And-
Which is
and
why
Copa
for the first time
America?
they're not
Come on.
finishing. It's why that for the first time they're not finishing in Paris.
Oh.
Oh,
Because just logistically that was not going to work. So the tour ends in Nice this year. Easy peasy. Why do sporting events need to last multiple weeks? Because that's what makes the Tour de France special. It is.
yeah, it's an endurance. That's the
Watch 170 people be tortured for 24 days, thereabouts. That's the appeal. Any one of these guys can win, like, is good on like a murderously tough like mountain stage. They're all great. It's the who can keep their shit together and not like have their body collapse, doing it for a month. That's what we're here to see. And also, in the meantime, it means that for a glorious month, I get to have beautiful landscape photography of France just on in the background every day.
Cado, do you think the fences help or hurt my chances on the luck spectrum? Like, am I thinking about it too much that one of them
I think you're
knocks me
on
off the ledge?
I think you're onto something, but I think you want the middle ones. Because if it's coming straight down the middle, you hope it bounces into the left or right. But if it's coming out towards an edge, then you want to get rid of that fence so that it just slides in smoothly.
That's a good point. Can I get this over here without
Damn, that cheese looks good.
knocking into all of them?
Sorry.
What
God,
kind
you
of
can
cheese
probably
is
go back
that?
to the- It's from France.
Apologies for the... There's a fire somewhere.
They heard us talking about ad blockers.
Cantal. It's Cantal.
Cantal.
Okay.
Found a good pecorino at a local grocery store.
What'd
Yeah.
you call me?
Pecorino.
You son of a bitch.
Oh. Oh, they're little penguins. They got little tiny beaks. I just noticed that.
Come on. Shit.
Hua! Hua!
Shit. No,
Oh, boy.
chill.
Yeah, there we
Chill,
go.
Boulder.
Yeah,
Chill.
yeah, you got that.
Ooh. I think last time I I went behind this.
Yeah,
think
I
I
think you
got
could sneak. You
over
could
it.
probably sneak around.
I think I can sneak around.
Thanks, Lovic, for gifting a tier 1 sub to Pecorino.
God damn it.
You mean to Patrick? Why does Patrick need a?
Fucking community.
Ooh, Pecorino's getting mad.
Pecorino Arabiata.
Is that my Game of Sisyphus name? Like if this was a competition? Where's Sisyphus manager? That'd be a good, like, come on. Get a whole stable of boys? Get them up there.
Meow Until Forever gifted a tier 1 sub to Cheese Daddy.
Okay.
So, Patrick, do we think it's a great sign that Caleb Williams is on Twitter just fucking stoked for the trailer for Severance Season 2?
Yes, I choose to interpret that he's extremely online only as a good thing.
Yeah.
I give consent for the Lumen Corporation
To sever my memories between my work life.
and my personal life.
I am aware that this alteration is comprehensive and irreversible.
Whoa, I got loud.
Sorry about that.
No, it's
You got
okay.
Boosted. Yeah.
Good soundtrack.
Yeah. It's a good fucking show.
It was. I might have to think about. I mean, I almost never rewatch shows, but someone pointed out by the time that comes out, it will have been 3 years since the first season. Which is
Yeah.
like profoundly
Yeah.
upsetting.
Yeah.
Well, like, for instance, do you remember any of the details around that guy who gets killed?
Well, I feel like some people might watch. Be careful on the spoilers, I think, for the first season. But yeah, I don't remember tons of tiny details from the show.
Yeah.
I don't even remember the cliffhanger. Let's go rewatch all that.
Oh, I remember the cliffhanger. Oh,
I'm sure I
fuck.
will the moment it happens.
When you see it. My face when. Season 3 of Yellow Jackets also comes out next year.
Well, season 2 sucked.
That's a bummer. I never saw that movie, that show.
Great first season. Like, but they sort of run, like, the whole premise of the show is, like, swapping between timelines of,
Yeah.
when they have the crash and then who survives the crash. There's very clearly more story in one of those than the other, and that they run into problems with that. How much was Ella Purnell in the show? Very prominent. Very prominent. She's very good in the show.
Oh god, that's so rude.
What?
Dornath in the chat says, I read an interview that they had filmed another episode after the cliffhanger of Severance and decided it was way better to end on that.
That's restraint.
Yeah.
Credit to them if that's true.
Yeah. Jesus.
Okay.
So I'm watching a trailer for Dark Universe at Universal Orlando.
Yeah.
So those haven't opened
like
yet.
a
I
lot
think
of-
that's next year.
Yeah, it looks like they're introducing a new World of Warcraft area
Excuse me?
zone.
Fuck.
Okay, like just the renders they're showing. It's just got strong like
Fuck!
welcome
Fuck!
to Pandaria.
You got this. You got this. It's gonna hit the. Oh, it missed. It missed the.
You could get the next one.
Oh,
See, there
oh.
we go. It's oh no, I thought it was gonna get top golf.
Yeah, no. It kind of likes to go towards the center a bit. Oh, that's fun. Ooh, this might be lucky actually.
Because it'll reset.
Oh,
in
it didn't.
Nope,
It
that was less
wasn't.
lucky than I hoped.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Oh, look at that though. You cleared that
Right
fence.
in the
It saved you.
in the hole.
Beautiful.
I think that is my least favorite
Man.
thing about golf.
So I think what's gonna happen, like that ice section is now like fighting a Dark Souls boss, where the best run I'm ever gonna have was the first one. I'm thinking about it. And now I gotta do it again. Fuck.
That's very good.
Come on, ice.
Moria W in the chat. Pro tip: don't let the boulder roll down the hill.
No, keep thinking that. Shit. Shit. Ow, you piece of shit. And I keep talking to the boulder. Like, hey, come on, boulder.
Come
you
on.
want to get up that hill, don't you? Come on. Come on.
Pecorino's getting Pekka pissed.
Muy arrabbiata. Molto is the correct
Molto?
word, but that's. I was doing Spanish and Italian. Come on, we were called back to the truce from Fast and Furious.
Oh, yes. Yes. Shit. Nope, okay, we're good.
Molto como Peaky Blinders.
Is that a good show? People seem to really like that show.
It seems neat.
I think it has 2 great seasons. I think like the first 2 seasons rule. And then I think it
Keeps going.
yeah, and like the scale keeps getting out of hand, and like at a certain point it's like Winston Churchill's like, now, Mr. Shelby, I need you to stop Oswald from leading Britain into fascism. And so it's like the Peaky
What?
Blinders taking on the British dude.
What?
Peaky Blinders
Excuse
are
me?
fighting the. And mind
Like,
you,
like an event, like this is like an Avengers situation. Like they become sort of like a team to call on.
no. Okay, so Tommy Shelby is elected as the Labour MP from
Shit.
Birmingham. He ingratiates himself with Labour by
Alabama?
having sex with an actual Labour organizer,
Okay.
like a communist organizer who like existed historically. Tommy Shelby sleeps with her, and she's like, Labour will support you for Parliament. And then he goes into Parliament, and once he's there, he's like, I'm not just a crime lord, I'm also somebody who's here to fight Oswald Mosley.
Because they're going to shoot like a movie of that. I saw an interview with what's his face. He's like, oh yeah, I'm coming back.
Cillian? Killian?
Yeah.
How do you actually pronounce that?
Killian.
Hard C?
I learned that because of Oppenheimer. Have been mispronouncing it for years. Never
Yeah.
been corrected. Never been corrected. Which makes me feel better. Because it just means everyone else was making the,
Look, for
correct,
years I was
incorrect
convinced
assumption.
that there was a name Siobhan, And then there was a different name that some people also had, Cioba.
Uh-huh.
No, no! Oh,
And imagine how floored I was.
You watched Succession, right?
I watched the first 2 seasons.
Didn't we? Wait,
I
did
don't
we
have a
talk
good
about
reason for having
Succession?
stopped.
No.
No. I don't have a good reason for not having finished it. I really enjoyed the first 2 seasons.
It's good. It's good. That's where I think I saw the name Siobhan in text and made the connection. So it was recent. But I've never seen it in text. I don't know.
I think the
watch a lot
Clint
of...
only dropped for me. It might have been Hang On Siobhan, a track on the Walkmen's signature album, The Rat.
Wow, the Walkman, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Great fucking band. Sorry, Bows and Arrows. Yes, Bows and Arrows. But it has the Rat on it. Pretty much every track on that album rules, is the thing. It's just like one of those. The thing I respect about the Walkman is like they have that album which rules, and then every other album successively is like, yeah, we don't want to do that anymore. Here's a completely different genre switch. We're gonna do something completely different for Lisbon. Good shit.
Looks like you're in a bit of a pickle here. Oh.
Moria, You and Me and Heaven are incredible albums. You and Me is the one with Red Moon on it, right? Yeah. Like, anytime I'm coming home from a long work trip, the odds of me putting on Red Moon on repeat for like an hour of the drive, like pretty much approaching like 100. It's slewing.
Oh my god. You're killing it. Yeep.
Okay. Can't really take a break on this one though because it slips a little bit. Normally on you could just kind of see. Look at that fucker.
Whoa.
Just stay still, bro.
Whoa.
No.
Nah. Oh. Oh, nice. Nice.
Shit. Okay.
This is where the real Game of Sisyphus begins.
Man, that last little stretch is just... You kind of can't adjust it. You just have to have the angle set and hope you can cruise it. do I get this fucking... I don't know if it would rest there every time. Like, part of what happened to me last time was I just didn't get it far enough above the bridge. So it couldn't even catch on the X. This section is gonna... I am gonna get it twisted. It's gonna twist me. I'm twisting this controller while I play. That's when you know it's like having a profound physical effect on me is when I start acting like I'm holding a Wii remote. Like, I don't know, if I just like
Turn
move
it.
this controller just a tiny bit, like that'll... The accelerometer has got it.
I wish that this game had Katamari Damacy controls.
Oh boy.
See, the real...
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay. No, we're good. We're good. It catches. Like, that would be so much meaner if it didn't, but it does catch.
Hang on. Is this X maybe where we want to take a break?
No, I need to try and get over this bridge.
Okay.
Patrick is locked in. Don't worry about it.
Like, there's a checkpoint on the other side, Rob.
Okay. Yeah.
You got this.
I should have done what Rob said. I should have done what Rob said. I should have taken the checkpoint. I should have taken the checkpoint. I should have just stopped.
Oh no. Okay, not
Slow.
too bad. Not too bad.
Slow, you motherfucker.
It's slowing down at least. It's not launching over these piles.
Oh wow! Did you see it juke around those obstacles? This
Oh
thing's like Heisman.
wow. Wow, that bounce was brutal. Oh, you got a bit of a slowdown. You got the reset. Ooh. Not great. Not great. Oh, maybe it'll
Wait.
stay there. Oh,
I could have
No.
stopped
the fucking Pemkins. The fucking Pemkins.
Piece of shit. Come
Wow.
on, Angle. Come on, Angle. Come on, Angle. Hold. No!
Oh, it almost saved you. Oh no. Not gonna lie, this looks pretty bad, Patrick.
It does. It's not looking good. Oh!
Wow. Saved by the cannons.
Saved by the cannons. Damn. See, part of the reason I didn't want
Wow.
to stop though
The
is
Union
my
at
worry.
Gettysburg.
My worry was that I feel better starting here when we pick up next time, because the idea of like just starting that bridge fresh with like no sense of the physics of the ice, I don't know if that's better or worse. In my head, it would be worse because I have no sense of how it worked. But there's an argument that you'd be starting fresh mentally, and you could just cruise across. I don't know, but I think you're right. Maybe our boy should look at him.
The minute you were like talking about like gripping the controller tightly and then not being able to take your fingers off the sticks because like
yeah.
it's sliding, I was like,
Rob, this is what
all
I live
beginning to
for.
Sound like fatigue.
This is what no, it's not. This is what I live for. Like, that section, I cannot describe to you the physics of that section. It is... I fucking love it. This game's amazing. Let's see. Did HOA go up, Cado? I didn't look before we started. There's a new HOA. Rob and I, if you want to hear the a real journey I went on, putting up a pool in our backyard,
shocked.
which
Like,
is there.
Patrick ended up in some dark places.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, it was like legitimately bad. Like but it led to a really good conversation. Talk a little bit about Rob doing some like apartment prep as some preparations for the potential future workout, but mostly it's Patrick like having a therapy session about this fucking pool. It's in the backyard. It's fine now, but getting there was it was like rolling a boulder up a hill. Like, what if the boulder was like 4,000 gallons of water that you had to drain into your backyard before you filled it again. My own issues. So we've got that's out for Foundation and Library tier members right now on your podcast feeds. Tomorrow we're recording a episode of Remap Radio with Janet, in which last night I was like, I should play a game so I got something to talk about. Every game that I can play right now, every embargo is next week or the week after. We'll figure something out. So I've played a lot of game I can't talk about, but we'll record an episode of that tomorrow. That'll go up on Friday, and then on Friday, so how are the motorsports? How's the team going? How's Oberhof?
There's a plan. We're not winning.
We're not winning.
It's by design. We hired basically Patrick.
Yeah.
You ever seen The Producers?
Yeah, of course.
Where they kind of realize it's more profitable to suck, but like,
oh, you're tanking.
We're tanking.
It's a rebuilding
drivers
year.
who are not very good, but they come from money, and so every time we have them race, actually we have 3 drivers, including the reserve driver. Every single driver, their financial backers are paying us a lot of money every time we let them race. Mm-hmm. So without us doing anything, we make about $1.5 million per race, just off our drivers.
Okay.
Kind of doesn't matter what those drivers do. But the bonus is the drivers are hot. Like, everyone loves our drivers.
Yeah.
And so
Very
all the
marketable.
sponsors are like, we want to be associated with this dog shit team because you have the coolest drivers in history. You got the rich girl who can just pack down a chicken sandwich like nobody's business. And then you got the guy who doesn't want to be a race driver anymore because his... What subgenre of
It was a
EDM
weird
was it?
EDM subgenre. I don't remember.
It was an EDM Gregorian
chants,
like concept album.
Incredible.
Blew up.
Oh my god!
And so our guy, like, none of our drivers are good. Like, none of them are winning.
No.
Also, we save money. We used to have an engineer who could kind of design a car. We got someone who's like fresh out of college who is confident they can design a car, but they really can't.
It hurts.
And so Cado really wants to replace her, but like Cado really despises this.
We're spending money to build new parts because we have money all of a sudden,
and the parts all suck.
And the
because
parts
she's never
all
seen them
suck.
before. but in the meantime, we are like blinging out the entire like team headquarters. Like, you know how in retrospect, when Division I athletic programs are just a smoking ruin owned by private equity, we're going to look back at those pictures of ridiculous athletic facilities that they were just pouring money into because they didn't know what else to do. That's kind of what we're doing. Is we've got 3 people who can't drive, a lead engineer who can engineer, and we are building them the greatest facilities anyone has ever seen.
I love it. Well, you can pick up with that storyline on Friday. Cado and Rob will be doing some motorsports, and then I'll be out next week. I'm going on a family vacation, where we were off last week. I wouldn't describe it as a vacation. Had in-laws in town. I did a lot of things.
After the HOA, I would not describe it as a vacation. That was not a week-long Dark Night of the Soul, maybe? Sure.
Yeah, maybe. So next week is an actual.
You got your swim on for a day. People should listen to the HOA. Subscribe at reapradio.com. Sign up.
Yeah, if you want to listen to a podcast where I describe quite literally one of my darkest moments as a father, really had to pull myself out of something, you can go to remapradio.com/sign up. But that's going to do it for us today. I at least have a save now, so when I get back from my vacation, we'll return to putting this boulder up a hill. I see that ice. I'm coming for you, ice. Look at me.
How good would it be if Patrick comes back from break and immediately eats shit and this goes straight back down to the base?
That'd be beautiful.
What if this game had like some base building aspects where you could like reinforce the fences a little bit, like give yourself an extra chance? I love this little area because it doesn't
Well,
do
Patrick,
anything.
as the HOA establishes, even if the game let you do that, you wouldn't know what the fuck to do.
It's true. That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Hey, yeah, build structures to help you get this thing up the hill.
Yeah, but
Not
in a
gonna help
video
Patrick.
game, in a video game, point goes up. In real life,
Yeah.
I'm hammering something into the ground and wondering if I'm making points go down. Is the difference. But that's gonna do it for us. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back on Friday with Motorsports Manager, and I will see you all when I get back from hopefully an actual vacation this time. Bye bye.